Hi guys, it's Melanie. Alright, so I'm sorry I haven't been on here for so long, but can I tell you, it gets harder and harder once you're in maintenance and you don't have anything to talk about. But today I do, and that's because I just finished getting off the phone with a woman who I've been talking to for a while. And, you know, of course she had the lap band too, and I actually speak to her in Spanish and stuff. You know, she doesn't make videos here on YouTube. But she's having an issue that we are all aware about, and also what I'm very aware about, even though I don't mention it a lot because I try to leave my personal life off the cameras, but I want to go ahead and elaborate a little bit on it. What I'm going to talk about today is weight loss surgery and relationships. You know, she was telling me, you know, she's already at her goal weight and she's 145 pounds. And basically her husband, or her boyfriend rather, does not approve of her weight, and she's having relationship issues, and she's having, you know, sexual issues because her boyfriend doesn't want to be around her because basically he feels like she's too skinny and she looks like she's sick, and I guess pretty much in other words he doesn't feel attracted to her no more. And I think that happens a lot with the weight loss community. Happened with me last year when I reached my goal weight. I was at 160. And I think it wasn't until I was at goal that I found out how he really felt about me, and I'm talking about my husband. All this time I thought that he was like supportive and stuff like that, until I found out from one of his family members that he didn't feel that way. And it was kind of hinted to me because he wasn't there. Of course, you might know this and stuff because I've talked about it in past videos, but he wasn't there to support me when I did my first 5K race. I even took off of work one day because he told me that basically that he thought that I was losing too much weight, that he wasn't finding me attractive no more, that I was getting too skinny, and that I lost everything, which I did. And you guys all know that, and I've always complained about that. But when you lose such a big amount of weight, and as for me, you guys all know that I lost 125 pounds. I lost my breast, and I had lost my ass, of course. And that happens when you lose that specific amount of weight. I mean, you lose it all. So be prepared. If you guys don't know that, you do lose it all. I mean, I went from a size D to a B, getting ready to go into an A. I didn't have any more ass. So as a Hispanic person, I'm Puerto Rican, but as a Hispanic person in our you know, in our culture, the men are used to seeing us with bodies and, you know, having something to hold. So he didn't have anything to hold anymore. So I kind of felt like he was, you know, and also, you know, my husband, he was I think he was naturally attracted to bigger women. You know, some people don't realize that, you know, their partner, maybe they like thick people. Maybe they're just naturally attracted to thicker people, you know. And I think that he was that type of person. So, you know, I've never been skinny in my life, and he never saw me at all, you know, at that amount of weight. I mean, I've been always 230 and more, you know, 230 pounds and more. When he met me, I was always above 230 pounds. So it was a big difference for him. So I went through the same exact thing, you know, and at the end, you know, we had to go through marriage counseling. You know, I was almost in the middle of, you know, almost getting a divorce, you know, because this affected it so much, you know, I mean, I don't even know how to put it in a way, but like, when somebody says that to you, that they're not attracted to you, and when you feel so strongly about losing weight, and somebody says that to you, that they'd be like, oh, you're not, you're not attractive to me anymore, and you're getting too skinny. You feel like your whole world is crumbling down, because my weight loss meant the world to me, and that was the biggest thing that I've ever done. So I felt like my world was crumbling down, when I had that told to me. But even to me, back then, like when I used to see myself in pictures, because I had no more breasts and no more butt, it looked like I was sick too. So I even caught that reaction, at 150 pounds, so I had a problem with my self-image as well. And that was the reason what led me to do, like, the plastic surgery, where I had to go ahead and have breast augmentation and a Brazilian butt lift, because I didn't feel satisfied with myself. And then when I got that done, I felt more fuller. It's like I finally had shape to myself, and I didn't look sick anymore. Like that was my personal opinion. When I looked at myself, I didn't feel happy with myself. Even though I got down to my goal weight, I didn't feel happy with myself either. And even with breast augmentation, and I know I don't talk much about plastic surgery and stuff, like my breast still feels weird. Like I don't think it feels anywhere as normal as it did when I had my D cup, my normal D cup. So now I'm a D cup, of course, but with breast augmentation. But it feels so weird when you go ahead and you hug someone, or like when you go ahead and you lay down on the bed, facing down. It feels so weird. And I had my breast done in January, and I still have no sensation, and I'm 7 months out. So there's a lot of things to consider. But I've had a lot of questions too about excess skin, and if you're gonna lose this and you're gonna lose that. The majority of the times the answer is yes, if you lose, I don't know, 100 plus pounds, so but yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and touch on the subject. I know that a lot of people are facing the same situations here on YouTube with weight loss and relationships, and it's completely normal, and it already happened to me. It happened to me about a year ago, and I think probably before time, because like I said, I reached my goal in 8 months, and like it was so dramatic and it was so fast, and I was like, my mind was even trying to catch up with my body, So imagine somebody that lives with you, your husband, your family, you know what I'm saying? Imagine what they think when they see you big all your life, and then all of a sudden you're skinny. So it's something definitely to think about. I mean, I don't think that I did ever get over the fact about what he said, and that's why we're still having some type of issues. But our relationship was rocky back then, and it's like when I had the weight loss surgery, like it even became even more crazier and more insane. It's like I said, I even went through marriage counseling, and we hit rock bottom, and I mean, like, and we're trying to work it out because, for the sake of my child and stuff like that. But it's just a lot of things, like weight loss and relationships is like, expect the unexpected. That's what I have to say, because it's just like they have to get used to it, and it could be that they're jealous. It could be that they're not used to seeing you that way. It could be that they're naturally attracted to other, not to other people, but to thicker people, So there's a lot of things that go into that. But anyway, that's the subject for today, and I did get into my personal life. So I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.